Iran and Afghanistan, wanted to illegally cross Serbia's border with Romania. The migrants said they were trying to get to Western Europe. Two new ministers, namely the Environment Minister and the Minister for the Liaison with Parliament, were sworn in on Monday. The Alliance of Liberals and Democrats, a junior coalition partner in the government led by Social Democrat Sorin Grindeanu, nominated Grațiela Gavrilescu for the position of Environment Minister and Deputy Prime Minister. Replacing Gavrilescu as the new Minister for the Liaison with Parliament will be Viorel Ilie, also nominated by the Liberals and Democrats. 1 week ago, the party leadership decided to withdraw political support for the party co-president Daniel Constantin, the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of the Environment, amidst tensions between him and the other co-president, Senate Speaker Călin Popescu-Tăriceanu. The Romanian Border Police announced it would strengthen border control checks starting Friday. The documents of all people crossing the border will be cross-checked in national and international databases. Therefore, the authorities expect waiting times to spike. According to a press release, on April 7, the authorities will implement an amendment brought to the Schengen Borders Code adopted by the European Parliament and the European Council, aimed at improving the security of the EU and its citizens. The Romanian Border Police says all measures have been taken to reduce waiting times and ensure functional border checks, and is making efforts to ensure a balance between the security of citizens and border crossing flows. The acting Prime Minister Alexander Vučić on Sunday won the presidential election in Serbia. According to the Serbian Election Commission, Vučić grabbed over 55% of the vote, while the runner-up, Karen Overton Sasha Jankovic, won only 15% of the vote. Seen as the new strongman of Serbian politics, Vučić is an ultranationalist turned pro-European Democrat. He pledged to support Serbia's efforts to join the EU as well as maintain privileged relations with Russia. EU Commissioner for Enlargement Johannes Hahn has congratulated the president-elect, whom he called a partner and a friend. 3 Romanian warships carrying 200 military on board and 3 Turkish warships are taking part in the Starfish bilateral military exercise. The exercise is aimed at increasing interoperability between Romanian and Turkish naval forces. While docking in the port of Constanța, the Turkish military will also bring floral tributes to the cemetery of Turkish war heroes in Slobozia, southern Romania, and will visit the museum of the Romanian Navy. And that was the news. You are listening to the newsreel on Radio Romania International. This past weekend, Romania celebrated 13 years of NATO membership. On this occasion, Bucharest has paid homage to all the Romanian troops who served in earlier theaters of operation and who, through their professionalism and sacrifice, have essentially contributed to Romania's prestige within the alliance. Maria Popescu has more in a report by Corina Crista. On the first Sunday in April, Romania, NATO member since 2004, celebrates NATO Day. This year, on April the 2nd, Bucharest and the major Romanian cities played venue for various military ceremonies and events. President Klaus Iohannis has underscored in his message that Romania will continue to strengthen its strategic profile within the alliance and completely meet the objectives assumed. In Troctera, the President has mentioned Romania's increasing defense spending to 2% of the GDP as of this year. This is the biggest sum Romania has so far earmarked for defense since the country joined NATO. The alliance has offered democratic Romania the chance of irreversibly validating its pro-Western and democratic vocation. The strategic partnership with the United States, as well as NATO and EU membership, are pillars of our foreign policy, and the construction of a stronger Romania in Europe and in the world is in strong relation with these. Collective allied defense translates today more than ever as awareness of the fact that the security of every state can be assured more efficiently together than separately, the Romanian president went on to say. The Foreign Ministry has highlighted Romania as being a significant contributor to the alliance for its direct involvement in managing security challenges in the region. Romania attaches special attention to NATO consolidation on the basis of a strong strong transatlantic relation and will continue to actively participate in drafting and pursuing Allied policies. The decisions made at the Warsaw Summit of July 2016 confirm NATO's key role in the current international context, marked by uncertainty and numerous challenges. The Foreign Ministry's communiqué says the significant progress obtained in implementing these decisions, the document highlights the determination and capability of the member states of responding to these challenges irrespective of their nature or the region they come from. Contributions to implementing the Allied process in the Black Sea areas and in Poland, Romania's participation in the NATO missions such as the one in Afghanistan, or the assistance to Ukraine, Georgia, the Republic of Moldova, and the partner countries in the Western Balkans are all proof of the fact that Romania is unflinchingly fulfilling its obligations assumed within NATO under the fundamental principles of Allied solidarity and a fair sharing of responsibility among member countries. The newsreel continues. Romanian inventors won 34 gold medals, 8 silvers, and 10 special distinctions at the Geneva International Exhibition of Inventions. Cristina Matescu has this report written by Leila Kamil. Every year, Romanian inventors return from international invention fairs with medals for their inventions with immediate application. This year again, they won many distinctions, most of which were gold medals, at the International Exhibition of Inventions in Geneva, the world's most prestigious event in the field. Now in its 45th year, the exhibition was held between the 29th of March and the 2nd of April. Romanian inventors won a total of 34 gold and 8 silver medals, 10 special distinctions, as well as 17 prizes awarded by foreign delegations. Romania participated with 40 works whose presence at the fair was financed by the state budget, as well as 8 inventions supported by private funds, according to the Research and Innovation Ministry. More than 2,000 inventions from around the world were exhibited in Geneva by private companies, universities, state organizations, and individual inventors and researchers. The Romanian inventor Mihai Receanu won a special prize from the United Nations World Intellectual Property Organization. The 23-year-old, who is a student of the Faculty of Electronics, Telecommunications and Information Technology at the Bucharest University, invented a device and method for monitoring electrical low-voltage systems in order to discover dysfunctions and risk of fire that can be used on vehicles, aircraft, and any other similar electric installations. His invention was developed at the European Interdisciplinary Applied Research Center in Otopeni, run by Mircea Tudor, a co-author of the invention, and himself the winner of the Grand Prix in Geneva in 2009 and 2013. One of the greatest Romanian inventions of all times is the insulin injection, a discovery that saved millions of lives. In 1921, Nicolae Paulescu, a psychology professor at the University of Medicine and Pharmacology in Bucharest, discovered insulin, a hormone secreted by the pancreas that regulates the metabolism of carbohydrates, lipids, proteins, and minerals in the human body. He demonstrated the effectiveness of this substance in reducing hyperglycemia and used insulin in the treatment of diabetes. Another remarkable Romanian invention is the jet aircraft. In October 1910, the engineer Henry Coandă caused a sensation at the second edition of the Paris International Aeronautics Show with his plane that he used a turbine propeller instead of a conventional propeller. His invention was revolutionary and would constitute the fashion of the future. And that was Radio Newsreel. This week in our shows. Mondays we broadcast the History Show, the program that takes you on a foray into the rich history of the Romanian people. From civilians to more recent times, we learn about the shapes the Romanian nation, not only from